Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. I apologize for not making a video in a while. I've just been super busy with work and my recording device wasn't working. But this is actually a video from a couple months or a lot of months ago. I took my town hall from level 9 to level 10, which was amazing because we had finally maxed out town hall 9 after like a year or something. But this is currently what my base looks like. I've been working on it pretty hard, so we have a lot of defenses upgraded. Most of the army stuff is done. Clan castles upgraded. All the Teslas are done. Mortars and wizard towers. The walls are at level 10. Most of them. There's only 2 left that I need to do. In terms of my army, I wanted to show people because I guess there were some issues with farming with the new update in December 2005 or 2015. So this is what I'm using. Rage. 2 freezes, 5 earthquakes, I have a golem in the clan castle, and then I have 16 giants, 20 wizards, 10 wall breakers, and 2 golems. This is how I load my barracks, just so you guys can see. It's the same thing in the first 3, and in the last one, I just have 1 golem and 4 wall breakers. A golem in each. And the spells, it's important to put the rage first just because you'll end up using that most of the time instead of the freezes. So that's pretty much it. We'll get started with some of the videos. I will go over some of the attacks that I've done, and then in a couple of future episodes I'll talk about which bases I choose to attack and which ones I don't, what to be careful of and what to look out for. Just because I know it's been a frustration for a lot of people, but I've actually had a lot of success farming after the update, and I like it a lot more just because I can farm intermittently for tons of loot without actually having to raid every 15-20 minutes so I can go do other stuff. I apologize for the sniffling, I'm a little sick. So here we have most of the loot inside the center, which is a base that you want to go for. So I drop a golem on the bottom right to distract some of the defenses and take those out so that everything else kind of funnels into the middle. So when you're attacking Town Hall 10s, you really want to try to pick bases where you'll have access to a lot of the loot after you wipe out the Inferno Towers. Otherwise, it's very difficult to be able to make it through the whole base, especially if they have max defenses. The Giants, I tend to deploy towards the multi-Inferno Towers or the single-target Inferno Towers, just so they can kind of distract them and keep them from killing the wizards. So to finish up here, we get most of the loot, not every single one, but we did get a majority, which is nice. So here we'll go through another attack. So this one is most of the loot concentrated on the right side. Again, I'm going for gold, not necessarily elixir, but all of it's available. More skewed on the right side. I also usually tend to attack with my main force right by where the Inferno Tower is, and then I'll leave the second one to be hopefully taken out by the troops if they get to it. So I use a funneling strategy. I use 1 golem on each side, followed by some wizards to help take out some of the defenses, so that the last golem and all 16 giants will go into the middle towards the Inferno Tower. I freeze the first Inferno Tower usually just enough for them to get to it. I'll usually rage on top of them too so that they're able to make it towards it without sustaining too much damage. And then after that, hopefully I have enough giants left over to tank the Inferno Towers until they take it out. And usually I'll use the second freeze on the second Inferno Tower just to help out. So here we've taken out most of the loot. With the change, you get the entire loot bonus if you have 70%. So most of the time I try not to push it too far past 70, just because the training time for the army is about 45 minutes or so, and your heroes take an hour and a half to retrain, so if you don't have to kill them, I try not to. So that's pretty much it. Look forward to seeing you guys, and have a good one.